Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy Peasy English. Today, you are listening to a long English podcast designed to help you learn one of the most important skills in English conversation, how to talk about yourself clearly, confidently, and naturally. Many English learners can understand English, but when someone asks a simple question like, "Can you tell me about yourself?" they feel nervous, confused, and stuck. In this podcast, we will fix that problem step by step using simple English, clear examples, and practical strategies that you can use in real life. Talking about yourself is the foundation of English communication. When you meet new people, when you join a class, when you start a job, when you travel, or even when you talk online, people often ask about you. They ask about your name, your daily life, your job, your hobbies, your goals, and your experiences. If you can talk about yourself comfortably, English conversations become much easier. Before we begin, remember this important idea. You do not need long or perfect sentences to talk about yourself well. Simple sentences are enough. Confidence comes from clarity, not complexity. In this podcast, we will focus on clear meaning, not difficult grammar. Let's start with the mindset. Many learners think they must speak like native speakers to sound confident. This is not true. Native speakers care about understanding, not perfection. When you speak clearly and honestly, people will listen to you. Mistakes are normal. They do not stop communication. Now let's begin with the basics. Talking about yourself usually starts with very simple information: your name, where you are from, and what you do. For example, you can say, "My name is Anna. I'm from Indonesia. I work as a teacher." These sentences are short, but they are complete. You do not need to explain everything at once. Now let's expand a little. After basic information, you can talk about your daily life. You can say, "I usually wake up early. I work during the day, and I study English in the evening." This kind of sentence is very useful because it uses simple present tense, which is common in daily conversations. Here is a simple strategy you can use. Think about your life in 3 parts: who you are, what you do every day, and what you like. This structure helps your brain organize ideas and speak more smoothly. Let's talk about hobbies and interests. Many people enjoy talking about this topic. You can say, "I like listening to music," or "I enjoy watching movies," or "I love learning new things." These sentences are easy, but they help you connect with others. You do not need to use big words. Simple verbs like, enjoy, and love are powerful. Now let's look at a real-life case example. This story is about a man named Rafi. Rafi understands English quite well, but he feels shy when speaking. When someone asks him to talk about himself, he gives very short answers or stays quiet. One day, Rafi decides to practice talking about himself every day. He records his voice for 5 minutes. He talks about his day, his job, and his plans. At first, he feels uncomfortable, but after 2 weeks, he feels more confident. After a month, he can talk about himself naturally without fear. This shows us that confidence comes from repetition. Now let's talk about talking about your job or studies. This is very common in conversations. You can say, "I work in an office," or "I'm a student," or "I'm learning English by myself." If you want to add more details, you can say, "I work as a customer service staff," or "I study English every day using podcasts." These sentences are clear and useful. Another important topic is talking about your goals. You do not need complex sentences to talk about goals. You can say, "I want to improve my English," or "I'm trying to speak English more confidently," or "I'm learning English for my career." These sentences show motivation and purpose. Now let's talk about a common problem. Many learners memorize scripts, but they cannot adapt in real conversations. The solution is not memorizing long texts. The solution is practicing sentence patterns. For example, "I usually," "I like," "I'm trying to," "I want to." With these patterns, you can talk about many topics easily. Let's practice another short story. This story is about a woman named Lena. Lena is learning English online. She can write well, but speaking is difficult for her. One day, she joins an online meeting. At the beginning, the teacher asks everyone to introduce themselves. Lena feels nervous, but she remembers her practice. She says, "My name is Lena. I'm from Jakarta. I work in marketing. I'm learning English to improve my communication skills." Her introduction is simple but clear. After that, she feels more relaxed and confident. This small success motivates her to keep practicing. This story teaches us that preparation builds confidence. When you practice talking about yourself, you are ready for real conversations. Now let's talk about daily practice. Here is a simple daily routine you can follow. Every day, choose one topic about yourself. One day, talk about your daily routine. Another day, talk about your hobbies. Another day, talk about your goals. Speak for 5 to 10 minutes. Speak slowly. Do not worry about mistakes. Another powerful method is shadowing. Listen to this podcast and repeat after me. Try to copy the rhythm and pronunciation. Shadowing helps you sound more natural and fluent. Now let's talk about motivation. Learning to talk about yourself in English is not just about language, it is about confidence. When you can express yourself, you feel more comfortable in the world. You feel more connected to people. Remember, English fluency does not come in one day. It comes from small daily steps. Every time you speak, you improve. Every time you listen, your brain learns. Before we finish, let's review the key points. Keep your sentences simple. Use clear sentence patterns. Practice speaking out loud. Focus on communication, not perfection. Be patient with yourself. Thank you for listening to Easy Peasy English. You are doing great. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and believe in your progress. Like this video, subscribe to Easy Peasy English, comment, "I can talk about myself in English."